All right, cool. So, got my camera turned around the right way. So, I'm going to do a live update. Kind of spend a few moments with you live. So, here's trees that we started a few months back from seeds that we got out of a blood orange that I bought at the Daytona flea market. So, those guys are really smoking. Uh, so, that's in a solo cup. So, you can get an idea how big those are. And then we have 6 plants that are finally up. And thank you to the person that thumbs up it just now. And I can't see if anybody's. I don't know. I don't even know how many people's in here. Oh, it was one person. It's probably my wife. Hi, baby. I love you. And so you've got. Here's my fingers. You can see how big these are. Just kind of give you a reference with my finger, how big these plants are. Got a little bitty guy starting right there. I mean, he's. Let me see if I can get the camera to quit adjusting. Maybe not. So that's how big he is. A little teeny weeny guy. He keeps splitting off leaves. I wish I had a better camera. I could really get in there close and show you. And so these are the 6 that we got from the new seeds that I started when I showed you all the germination thing. And so that's where we are with that. Blood Orange X. This is him right here. And it's still, like, it looks like something's coming out of that seed. You see it right there? Oh, that's good. Focus right there. So it looks like something's coming out of that seed. That's Blood Orange X. And if you don't know about Blood Orange X was a seed that was kind of sort of starting to germinate when I pulled everything out. And so I just kind of left it, I put it in dirt and left it to do what it did. So this guy's been the underdog. So it's still green. It does have a root. And it's got just a little something coming out of the side right there. There we go. It's good focus. So there's Blood Orange X. That's really good footage close. This guy right here, like we've got green stuff, but I'm not exactly, you know what I mean? I'm not exactly sure. I'm trying to get real close. If that's going to be a leaf, or if it's going to be a tree, or if it's just a seed that's green. Here's another one that we're hopeful for. I'm trying to focus in. Here we go. So that's where we are with this guy. And that's just so. I get my finger in there. Like, that's my finger. Just so that's just how small these are. And I'm not sure if they're going to shoot a leaf out or what. This guy right here, this is the last one we got. I unburied this seed. We were going to get rid of it, and she wanted to see. My wife wanted to see what happened to it, and it happened to have a little bit of leaf that was buried underneath. So I uprooted the whole thing, went in the kitchen, and washed off the seed to get the dirt off of the leaf, or I washed off the tree, whatever, and put it back in there with some tweezers, just like that. And overnight, there you go. The bigger leaf was there, and overnight, the what you see on the bottom right hand, well, if you're looking at the plant, the right hand corner, that popped up overnight. So I'm super duper excited about that. So right now we've got those 6 that are doing okay. That one's the most sketchy one. That is so small. And then we've got these other 2, and these are different varieties. That has it's like a thin skin orange, blood orange, and these have thicker skins. They have a skin more like a navel orange, which and these are a little more sweet than those. Those weren't quite as sweet, which is typical of a blood orange. They're not as sweet. Um, so we've got 6 there that have come up that we're really counting on coming on up as trees. Those 2 there, and then these are our hopefuls. So we're still hopeful for these guys. And just run through our tomato plants while we're here. Might as well shoot. I don't know if y'all seen that before. A little something, something I got at a, I don't know. It's supposed to light up, but I don't think it does anymore. It's got little solar deals on it. But anyways, we'll give you a little run through what's going on with our garden here. The tomato plants are just smoking. Those are about 4 foot tall, as you can see. If I can zoom in right there. Yeah, there's some tomatoes right there. Oh, there's Stephanie. Plants have done very well. They have. Thank you, sweetheart. And I got to tell you all, whoever watches this is all because of Stephanie. She comes out here and tends to this religiously, and she tends to the blood orange trees too. She's a very big part. In fact, you could probably go as far as to say as I just come out here and admire her work and Mother Nature's work. See if we can zoom in here on some more. There's some more tomatoes there. We're gonna have some tomatoes, y'all. I think we're gonna can some, make some salsa. Oh, I didn't tell you that's that's the cabbage plant. The one cabbage plant we had that lived. Y'all hear those birds? Let's see if our resident cat's gonna show up. Doesn't look like it. So there's some more tomatoes coming on up there. Doing very well. Birds like that, gotta be careful. You get histoplasmosis from bird droppings. So there's our final one, final tomato plant against the house, and it's doing really well. Uh, Volunteer tomatillos over there kicking butt, and let me just get over here closer. There's Mama's asparagus patch. It zooms out really fast. So it's just getting started. This is the first year. You don't typically get asparagus until after the first year, like the second year. So we're gonna let that stuff grow as big as it can, drop seeds and everything, and build. We got a potted tomato plant there. It's the same variety as everything else. We just ran out of garden space, and so Stephanie will put it in a pot, and that's exactly what we did. There's another tomato. These carrots are going crazy, and some peppers. And I didn't show you all this. I'm gonna run through my house real quick, so hopefully everybody's uh, got their composure. I'm gonna run through the house. I'm gonna show you all what we got planted out front that I have not showed you yet. So, ready or not, here we come. So, this is a planter basket, and this was Stephanie's grandmother that had this, and so we picked that up from her house um, and used it to plant green onions. So we've got a mess of green onions out front, and then here's another concrete basket that was her grandmother's, and we've got some flowers in there, and here's 2 more That was her grandmother's, and it's got some moss growing in there, and the moss has actually jumped over to this other pot that we used to use to plant pepper plants in. So, but that's kind of what we got going on in our garden right now. We got some other lilies going to pop up here, and that guy right there just getting bigger and bigger too. I bought this tree in 2014. It was about as big around as your thumb. Uh oh, who we got here?
Me?
Say hi.
Ah,
She's she's watching. So
I'm watching.
you're watching yourself.
Yeah.
Your hair is beautiful, baby.
Thank you.
Yeah. And so when I bought this guy, it was about as big around as your thumb, maybe a little bit bigger. And now it's somewhere between 4 and 5 inches all the way through. And we get birds every year in there. Put nests in there and stuff. We had uh, two separate nests in there this year, didn't we, babe?
Yes, we did.
Mm. Yeah. I was just coming out and showing them the green onions and the moss buckets, or what do we call those?
It's
Moss
planters.
moss planters or
Well,
planters
they're
with moss in
planters
it.
with moss in them. Yes.
Very. I'm not very technically savvy with all that.
That's what you need me for.
I need you for that, baby, and so much more. Yeah. So, would you like to tell everybody what we're going to do today?
But we're gonna go back to Rickmore.
Yeah.
This,
Yeah. That and
that's it.
well, Dad's gonna weld something on my trailer for me, and
Hmm.
it's gonna be a big, big day. We
Yeah.
got all kind of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you all for watching. Thanks for spending some time
In
and
our garden.
in our garden, Stephanie's garden. She's the one that takes care of all of it.
I gotta take care of some things today with it too while you're gone to your dad's.
Okay.
So,
Well. All right. We'll tell everybody bye.
bye bye.
Say see you later.
See you later.
So don't forget to write.
Don't write.
Don't write. No, not don't write. Don't forget to write. I heard you the first time, right?
You heard it
All right. Bye.
right. Bye. I have to keep with that because that's what